Yo ho ho. So, today we actually got some very important information regarding the Final Journey Part 1 castle event. Because I'm not sure if you've been on any social media relating to the current event, but a lot of us have been doing calculations based on this event, and at the moment, with the way that the event was originally, the event actually wasn't doable at all. Even if you hit every single reset of the event, fully depleted every single pool, with the original way that the event was released, it wasn't actually possible to finish if you got unlucky. So if you're like me here, I've pretty much only found the key in my second last or last chest, and there are people that have only found the keys in their last chest for every single level. And if you were that person, it would have been literally impossible to finish this castle event, even if you didn't miss any resets. So, obviously people were a little bit annoyed about this. But I did post a little bit about this earlier, but I just want to go through this because it has been confirmed that we will be getting event currency every day, and we'll also have an opportunity to get more event currency over the weekend to help us out in the event. So that means that, you know, before with castle events, it always just used to be down to earning event currency through doing the quests. This time we're getting given event currency basically for free, and we will have the opportunity to get some more in the weekend events. So, what Adam said earlier was, hello everyone, today's 5,000 event currency was not the only gift that will be received. Log in each day if you want to maximize the amount that you can collect. The weekend event will also have event currency too, so a good idea to participate in those as well. Though of course they will also offer season points for the Dragon Master Pass. So they confirmed there, we've got weekend events giving points, and everyone did get 5,000 event currency this morning, and every day we will be getting more, because it said log in each day if you want to maximize the amount you can collect, which to be fair is a little bit vague. And later on Adam responded to someone else on the forums and said, sorry, yes, I just mean log in each day to not miss out on any event currency. So we will be getting more currency. I don't know if it's going to be 5,000 every day, but, you know, all things considered, you know, we've got the Final Journeys event page here. We've got all of the event maps, so we know exactly what each fight is. We know how expensive every path is. I uploaded the whole video with the cheapest paths to go down, which you should still be doing, because if you finish the event sooner rather than later, that's even better, right? But we do have this table here which shows us the minimum amount of Emerald Rift Orbs that a person would have to spend to finish off a level, and the maximum amount. So maximum would be hitting every single tile, having to skip every fight because your dragons can't do it because they're the wrong elements. But most people, if they have a pretty solid team comp like me, it's going to be 34,000 to clear level 6, 18,500 to clear level 5, 12,000 to full clear level 4. So obviously, grand total, it comes to quite a lot of event currency. But say we get 5,000 event currency every single day of this event. So we've gotten some today, so then say we get 3 more lots. That's going to be about 15,000. Again, this is all hypothetical if we were to get 5,000 a day. So that would be 15,000 bonus event currency if it was daily, and then plus weekend events. I don't know, we could get a few other extra 1,000, maybe another 5k. So I'm gonna guesstimate that it could be up to 20,000 bonus event currency. And again, this is pure speculation, so don't take this as 100% fact, but if it was, then essentially that would mean that the entirety of level 5 could be completed for that amount of currency. So essentially consider skipping the entirety of level 5's cost, which is actually quite a considerable amount. It's just, you know, considering that this event is 7 days long instead of the regular 10 days, and usually with 10-day long events, if you are, you know, if your luck's relatively okay, a lot of the times you end up being able to finish with a couple of days spare. So, the thing is, with this event being so short, people were really panicking And especially since initially it looked to everyone like, you know, the event was just impossible. And it was. Legitimately, it was impossible. But, you know, credit where it is due, rather than just continuing to complain, I'm gonna say thank you, Gameloft, for actually giving us the event currency that we need to do the event, because it would suck. Because obviously, I already have Loki, I already have Nezza, so I don't need those 2 dragons. But what about, you know, the people that do need Loki? And for the rest of us that still need Chrono Chang, we need to open up every single chest. So knowing that the event is not being made impossible is really, really important. Like, trust me, the amount of comments and spam messages I got from people saying, did you know the event's impossible? No one's gonna get Chrono Chang. The event's dead. The game's dead. Everything's dying. A lot. A lot. And, you know, I feel your frustration. We've had it in the past. We had it with the Water Ancient event. You know, no one was really sure whether it was intentionally made that difficult and that sort of pay to win or not. But this time, it was intentional, according to Adam on the forums, that the event is impossible normally, but because we're getting the bonus rewards every day and the weekend events, that means that it doesn't matter if it was intentionally impossible initially. I don't know, it's been a confusing couple of days trying to make sense of it all, TBH. But for anyone that has been panicking, this is the latest info that we've got. You don't have to be, you know, screaming that Gameloft has finally gone full pay to win on the castle events. Now, it did seem quite close at one point when we were dealing with the Chrono Frig event from not very long ago. Yeah, that was quite close. Although I did actually finish that, which was surprising because I never finished the Princess Dragon Castle event that we got, but that Chrono Frig one I actually did do it. And I remember people were trying to claim during that event that that was impossible to do free to play. I was thinking, well, I did it. But while we've still got the event on this week, I will reiterate that when we get on to level 6, that's a lot of points every reset. And you're not going to be able to get all the breeding points every reset if you don't have 2 breeding dens. This is an issue that I've had with castle events for a very long time, since the points went up to like 700. Because I don't understand. God, why have they just one-shot everything? Oh no. Tragic. But yeah, that's the problem with castle events now. You really do require 2 breeding dens if you want to full clear and get the points for every single point of breeding. Again, at the moment we are on level 5, which is at 450 points, and you could do that with, I'm using Plant and Light as my combo to give me that. But if we, you know, move on to level 6, which we will, we're going to have to change that. And normally it's better to use 2 combos, 1 in each breeding den, which also means it's probably not a good idea to be breeding the Dragon of the Month, which during Divine events it's not anyway. But it's like, if you want to try a breed for Cleric, do it next week, because that's the Divine Chest week. Don't do it this week, that would be very silly. And, you know, don't worry about the Dragon Master Pass, because you can finish that off whenever. You know, another 25 days, and if I wanted to, I could full clear this on an afternoon. Just give me a few hours and it'll be done. But, you know, we will be hatching all the dragons out this Dragon Master Pass. We'll be getting 2 Apollo dragons. I can actually claim one of them now if I wanted to. Because, you know, I may already have Apollo, but he's not part of my Chronos Rising collection, so I will have to hatch another one. So I'm going to have at minimum 3 Apollo dragons on the map. Or on the island, I should say, but, you know. Anyway, for now, if you do have double breeding red or second breeding den relics, might be worth using them, because missing out on that amount of breeding points every single reset, that's gonna be a big sting to your overall event progress. Even though we're getting all of this free stuff thrown at us, don't assume that means that the event is super easy. It's still a challenge, And if you get unlucky with the key rolls and you have to open up every chest on every level before you can move on, you're still going to be having to go for the cheapest pathways first. So make sure you are using the correct paths, you're not being stupid and going the wrong way. It's like on level 6, if you go to the most expensive path first, that's like 8,000? Yeah, don't do that. I really don't recommend that. But anywho, for now, I just wanted to make sure that everyone was aware that we are going to be getting some more event currency, so don't freak out about it being pay to win. It's not. It is still doable, free to play. So I hope that that instills a lot of confidence in people, and you know, I hope that no one's given up on the event before this, because I did see a few people saying, you know, this is impossible, that's it, I quit, and they've just stopped with the event. So maybe ask them to come back. I don't know. Anywho, for now, I appreciate you being here, and I'm gonna keep doing my castle event stuff and potentially getting all of my Dragon Master Pass done today. So for now, thank you for joining me, and until next time, I do hope that I can see you then.